mourning. Our land, my fellow Biafrans, we are mourning. Our land were invaded. Our people were killed and butchered in Old Delta State and in Bayelsa by the terrorist state of Nigeria, by the state-sponsored terrorist called Nigeria Army. They invaded a community, killed, burn, destroy houses and properties of innocent people. Biafra government, we are mourning the lost ones. Our condolences goes to the family who have lost their loved one in the hand of Nigeria. We condemn this attack, diversion, and genocide against our people. A targeted ethnic cleansing in strongest term. Condemning is not enough. Biafra people will revenge the killing in Delta and Bayelsa. This is the reason we've made sure that the terrorists Boko Haram controlled Nigeria Army will not be welcome in Biafra territory. And this has further validated our fear and our position. First, they came unprovoked and provoked the people of Biafra. They killed. Nobody is asking questions. What transpired? What were the military doing in a peaceful community? Nobody asked those questions. They went and killed because they believe that those people in the area probably are telling them that they are not part of Biafra. I am telling you today, the area where these people were killed, where the military killed women and children in Delta, is part of Biafra. That place is under Biafra de facto government, and for that reason we will give hell to the killers of Biafra people. It is not enough to condemn the killings, because this killing has been going on for decades, but the condemnation will come with action from the Biafra side. The action will continue to make sure anywhere you see anybody wearing army uniform and carrying gun is a terrorist. You don't have any reason to wear Nigeria Army uniform in Biafra territory. Going forward, the more days we see in this struggle, the more ruthless we become in protecting and defending our land. Therefore, in order to mourn our people and register our sadness and anger on the 29th day of this month of March 2024, the entire Biafra land will be under lock and key. From Delta to Bayelsa, every road leading to these communities, every road leading to this state will be shut down. We will use this day to mourn the barbarism, the genocide, and ethnic cleansing sponsored by the Nigeria state, as ordered by the drug lord called the president. We will tell them that Biafra you see yesterday is not the Biafra you see today. The government has come to stay and is taking responsibility. Morning. Our land, my fellow Biafrans, our land were invaded, our people were killed and butchered in Old Delta State and in Bayelsa by the terrorist state of Nigeria, by the state-sponsored terrorist called Nigeria Army. They invaded a community, killed, burned, destroyed houses and properties of innocent people. Biafra government, we are mourning the lost ones. Our condolences goes to the family who have lost their loved one in the hand of Nigeria. We condemn this attack, diversion, and genocide against our people, a targeted ethnic cleansing in strongest terms. Condemning is not enough. Biafra people will revenge the killing in Delta and Bayelsa. This is the reason we've made sure that the terrorist Boko Haram controlled Nigeria army will not be welcome in Biafra territory. And this has further validated our fear and our position. First, they came unprovoked and provoked the people of Biafra. They killed. Nobody is asking question. What transpired? What were the military doing in a peaceful community? Nobody asked those questions. They went and killed because they believe that those people in the area probably are telling them that they are not part of Biafra. I am telling you today, the area where these people were killed, women and children in Delta, is part of Biafra. That place is under Biafra de facto government, and for that reason we will give hell to the killers of Biafra people. It is not enough to condemn the killings because this killing has been going on for decades, but the condemnation will come with action from the Biafra side. The action will continue to make sure anywhere you see anybody wearing army uniform and carrying gun is a terrorist. You don't have any reason to wear Nigeria army uniform in Biafra territory. Going forward, the more daisies we see, the more ruthless we become in protecting and defending our land. Therefore, in order to mourn our people and register our sadness and anger on the 29th day of this month of March 2024, the entire Biafra land will be under lock and key. From Delta to Bayelsa, every road leading to these communities, every road leading to this state will be shut down. We will use this day to mourn the barbarism, the genocide, and ethnic cleansing sponsored by the Nigeria state as ordered by the drug lord called the president. We will tell them that Biafra you see yesterday is not the Biafra you see today. The government has come to stay.
Thank you so much,
responsibility.
Men and women of goodwill, those that are genuinely fighting for the restoration of Biafra, those that are genuinely fighting our cause, those that are genuinely saying that Biafra land can never be under the control of Janjaweed. Those that are saying that our land, Biafra, is precious to us and we cannot afford it to be in the hand of the terrorist. So I want to salute those that are our audience, Biafrans at heart and Biafrans flesh and blood. Nwada Chinenye Obiefuna, I salute you from here. You're welcome. Cyprian Ogochukwu, my brother, I salute you from here. Cyprian, you are first person to be here. I salute you, my brother. You're welcome. Any of you that wishes to come into the studio, you're free to do so as we will go into the analysis of this video, and also to send a message to this man that you're looking at on the screen. And I want to also salute my own sister, Nwada Diana. Diana, you are welcome from here. And Cyprian, and there's no any other person that have sent a message. Diana Chinanya and Gozia Dalo. Dalo also my Gozi. I don't know if you're Nwada or you are Mazi. So you will let us know on the comment section so that we address you properly. Greetings from here, Biafrans. One love keep Biafrans together. We move. One love keeps us together. And we will start this program by saying, if you are a social media influencer, if you are a blogger in social media, you are Nwada, you're welcome. Gozi, you're welcome, my sister. Ezbo Nwada Biafra, you're welcome. If you are a media influencer, if you are a blogger, if you are anything in the media, I want to advise respectfully, even if somebody contracted you, that you should go and make a caricature of what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing or what Biafra stands for. Say no to that person. Not minding whatever that person offers you. Say no to him. Because if you mistakenly take your madness or carry your madness and you bring it to this liberation movement of the Biafrans, that many people have lowered their life for, that many people 1967, 1970 refused to be a coward but stood up to what we have today to be the land of Biafra. If you choose that the only way you want to grow your page is by using Biafra as a propaganda, or if you think that the only way that you will make yourself relevant or make people to know you is by coming to make jest of our PM, of the PM, of the PM of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, PM of the Biafra Republic government in Ezra, nor the cabinet, nor what the men on ground are doing. I will advise you this evening to think twice before you indulge into such activities or accept the offer. That is the advice I will have to as many that will come across this video. That's why I want to say it early, so that immediately you start listening to this video, you will hear this advice. Because records are being kept. And that's one thing the Bible said, that the tongue is the smallest object in human body. But with this tongue, you will save yourself. And with this tongue, you can send yourself to a place that you will stay till eternity comes. And with this tongue, you can bless. And with this same tongue, you can also curse. And that is why if you want to make use of it, make use of it wisely. And if you don't have understanding of time, you don't say some certain things. If you don't have understanding of the time, that's something the Bible said about the children of Issachar. He said that these men are people that had understanding of the time, and not just having understanding of the time, they know what Israel ought to do. And the men we have in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, in the person of Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, the PM of the Biafra Republic government in exile. These are the men that have understanding of the time that we are in and what the Biafrans ought to do at this very time we have find ourselves. Both the preparation prior to what we are in now and how to protect and guide our life in a precarious moment that we are in. So when you are not in this line, you are not gifted and you don't also have brain to reason, to know if the time you want to say what you want to say publicly is the right time to say it. Because somebody can be saying something, being at the wrong place at the right time, and being at the right place at the wrong time. If you are at the right place at the wrong time, you will still get the same fate you would have gotten if you are at the right place at the wrong place at the right time. So whatever that you are doing, nobody is stopping you from anything that you're doing. But you see this Biafra cause. If you think that you have radio, you have gadget in your hand, you can buy camera, you can buy this one with the money that they have given to you, and you want to use your 13 naira China phone to come on the media, and the only thing you want to use it for is to castigate what the Biafrans are doing, or to castigate the man that Elohim is using today to liberate Biafrans. You will involve yourself in a very long run. You will engage yourself in a fight that you will not finish. You will engage yourself in a long run that you will not finish. You will involve yourself in Olympic unprepared. Thank you so much, Biafrans, as you come in. Do well to share the program. Do well to share the program. Like it, and make sure you subscribe if you are a new person. And click on the notification bell that whenever we come up live, you'll be notified. We are here this evening to respond to Nonsonkwa. Because the time of all this hanky panky, it have come and it have gone. This is the time that if you don't have sense, we will help you to give you one. I want to welcome my brother. When Machineke, you are welcome. I salute you from here, my brother. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now is the time that if you don't have sense, if you lack sense, the Biafrans will help you to reset your brain so that you will begin to reason fine. Because this brain, they normally used to reset it. More especially those that their own are no longer functioning. Because there are people that you think that their brain, that they have brain, that they are like you. No, they are not like you. Their brain have stopped work. More especially those that are in the Zoological Republic. You know, the Zoological Republic knows a better way to make you look like a Dundee. You will be a Dundee. You will see somebody that passed through school. Because today in school, in the Zoological Republic, nobody studies again in school. Nobody studies again. Everybody you see is trying to get paper. Is trying to get paper. A boy was asked on Sunday. Oh my God. It's very laughable and very pathetic because some of these kids are our relatives, they are our loved ones, they are our brothers, some of them are our sisters, and so on and so forth. Mr. Best, you're welcome. And so on and so forth. A 10-year-old boy was asked on Sunday. An elderly person asked him, "How are you doing with the exam? A first school leaving certificate exam." Do you know what this boy responded? "I'm not reading my books because the ones that we have taken, they are telling us the answers. So there's no need reading my book." And that's, by the way, we are here for a very serious discussion this evening. Because we'll be using this one, Iflefu, as a point of contact, sending the same message to people that are like him. That's why when we are responding to a particular person, we are not specifically responding to that person, but we are responding to those that reason and think in line with him or her. That's why you must listen very carefully to everything that we have to say this evening. Let me play this video. I caught the video and post it in so many platforms during the day to tell you about what we'll be doing this evening. So some of the video you have listened to it, I'm going to analyze it. And the remaining one, there's a part 2 to what he said. And I'm also going to speak on it. If we didn't finish it this night, tomorrow, God permits, we will do justice to it and move on with other things. Before I continue, remember the jingle I played by our Prime Minister. On the 29th of this month, all Biafra territory will be under lock and key. Biafra territory will be under lock and key. To mourn those that have been mowed down in Biafra land few days ago. Those young men that were mowed down by the terrorists. Those terrorists that have been declared wanted in the Old Eastern region. All the governors of the Old Eastern region. These are terrorist enablers. These are the Shegumis of our time, of our region. And we don't pamper terrorists like the Nigerian state are pampering Shegumi. We are declaring them wanted and calling them for what they are. And they are terrorists. And all the House members, they are terrorists and they have been declared wanted by the Biafra Republic government in exile. And all the serving chiefs, they are terrorists and have been declared wanted by the Biafra Republic government in exile. So, send a message to them that anywhere they are seen, anywhere around Biafra land, the Biafran police will apprehend them. Thank you so much, Biafrans, and I also want to salute those that are trading already with our Biafran coin. Congratulations to those that have started trading. If you don't know how to start trading, the teachings on how you will trade is out there. I think maybe at the end of this program, I will post it or I will play the guideline on how you can start trading with the Biafrans. Thank you so much. Let's go there. Before I go, Diana said, if you can remember, he if you can remember, he is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu best passing. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu passing that rubbish that now is starting some with PM Simon Ekpa now. That's how coward and confused people. He is a disgrace and shameless. He is a disgrace and shameless. Okay. What our sister is saying is that the same thing that they did with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the same rubbish that they are bringing to our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Ekpa. And we, the Biafrans, cannot take it lying low. So, Biafrans, let's go there. Listen to this video, and whatever you make out of it is the message. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Nnamdi Kanu ekwuola ekwusie ya ike na onye ọbụla na-atọrọ mmadụ, onye ọbụla na-etiga ọgba aghara n'ala Igbo, onye ọbụla na-agba egbe n'ala Igbo kwete na ọ dị ihi Biafra na onye ahụ bụ onye ohi, na onye ahụ na-engage in criminality. Because ma ọchịchọ Biafra abụghị gbawa egbe egbe n'ala Igbo. Ọchịchọ Biafra abụghị tọrọwa mmadụ n'ala Igbo. Ma ọ bụ gbawa ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ n'ala Igbo. Ekwu oge ọbụla Nnamdi Kanu ekwuola ekwusie ya ike na onye ọbụla na-atọrọ mmadụ, onye ọbụla na-etiga ọgba aghara n'ala Igbo, onye ọbụla na-agba egbe n'ala Igbo.
I want to ask this man. I want to ask him, from the words of his mouth, we are going to be judging him this evening. This man can still remember because he's speaking it in Igbo language. He's saying what he's saying with the Igbo language, which is one of the languages or one of the tribes in Biafra land. What he's speaking is Biafran language. But there are some persons that will not understand exactly what he's saying. So I have to be interpreting whatever he's saying. This man started his speech by saying that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have said something that he don't want anybody that is bringing trouble to Biafrans. Anybody that is bringing gun, that are shooting gun and killing people in our land. And I want to ask this man, seeing that his brain can still recall and remember things, where was he during the time of Mpo massacre? Was this man, did he travel during the Aba High School massacre? On people that gathered in the high school to pray for the release of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Since this man still has brain that can still remember something, I thought that the brain has been so blocked that he can no longer remember anything, nor see anything that is happening around him. The time that a lady, Wada Biafra, was butchered in Uli, close to his hometown, a young lady was butchered and her part divided into 4 and placed in 4 different places by the Fulani herdsmen. This man went on holidays that period? All these days, the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are crying and lamenting of the incessant killings by the High Court installer, High Court governor or Supreme Court governor, Hope Uzodinma, that have been wreaking havoc on our people, sending bombs that he said even on open air. He said that they should go and tell those people that are still staying in Uli forest or low forest, that they should go and tell them to vacate that place. If his students that are there, they should vacate the place because he's going there to bomb it. That he went there the other time and he sees school children there and he went back. That next he will go there, he will bomb the place. This guy, his brain, did he went on holidays then? He remembered what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. That those that were coming into our land to kill, to maim, to butcher people and send them to RIP, like they were doing in the north, stimulously, continuously, unstopping. What you hear on the news on daily basis coming from the north is another invasion, another kidnapping, another killing, another rape. That is what you keep on hearing because this thing has become a recurring situation. It's a chain program. As this one is happening, another one is replacing it. As that one is happening, another one is replacing it. It's a chain program. And somebody is sponsoring and supporting what is happening in the north. The same man saying Nnamdi Kanu that they all hated. With this same reason, Biafra land safe is the reason why the man he's quoting is languishing in DSS. The man he's quoting is not quoting this from abroad. He's not quoting this from the comfort of his home or even a place that is not comfortable, because the Zoological Republic, they hate it whenever you're comfortable. So the man he's quoting is not quoting, the man he just quoted now is not saying this thing from the comfort of his home. He's saying this from a place that he been apprehended, kidnapped from Kenya, tortured for 8 days, and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. That is from where this man is quoting him from. But all the time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was free and preaching this same gospel that Mazi Simon Ekpa is preaching today, this man has never quoted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And by tomorrow, there's a video I will bring that this man made. I will say something about it. But tomorrow, for clarity's sake, I will bring the video for you to see. We don't make things up. This man is saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that anybody that is kidnapping, maiming people in Biafra land, that those people are not doing Biafrans good. And I want to ask him, what message have you ever sent to the police, to the army, that are burning even hospitals today? The pictures are everywhere. The army and the police you have are the ones that go to hospital where patients, a place of refuge. Because hospitals are meant to be a place of refuge to everybody. In the hospital, there's no innocent person. Everybody is a patient. There's no innocent person and there's nobody that commits crime. Everybody that are there are patients. And even if that person has committed any crime and in the hospital, you go there, you will respect the ethics. Because doctor and the nurses, the only assignment they have is to save life. It doesn't matter what crime that life have committed. By the time they save the life, you now see the life that you hold responsible of all the actions that person has taken. But it's only in the terrorist state of Nigeria, the army and the police that are called to safeguard life and property will go to hospital and set it ablaze. And said that the doctor there is like they don't have any evidence to whatever they are accusing the man that they saw ablaze. They're guilty to 3 years and have not bring any vital evidence to whatever they said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. Rather, they keep on putting hand in so many places and pushing their brown envelope journalism to go and be asking useless questions so that they will see if there's anything that will now find. It's only in the zoological republic that you will go and apprehend somebody, torture that person, keep that person incommunicado, and begin to look for fault that you will say that this is what you committed. That is why we went and kidnapped you. That is the man. This are not fear therefore no car. That is the man he's quoting. He did not quote Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and condemn the terror acts of the Zoological Republic against this man. This man has never come on his radio and said that Nigeria is a terrorist state. Terrorism. Comparing terrorism and not calling terrorists to what they are. He cannot say it because any day he says it, Fulani will no longer pardon him the way they did before. And every one of them are terrified before these people. But like our leader said, we are fearless before our enemies. That is the beacon and the bedrock of what Biafra stands for. And this courage is what all these nincompoops lack. So sebu medu ha woguno oguimuno. This man cannot say the same thing about Shegumi. He cannot say the same thing about Shetima. Neither can he say the same thing about Hope Uzojo. Neither can he say the same thing about the governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai. Neither can he say the thing, this type of a thing about the Malami, the FG. Neither can he say it against any of these, even the drug lord. If you say it around him, even where nobody is listening, he pees it. He will pee in his panties, thinking that the Fulani have already heard what you said. He will pee in his panties and thinking that there are something that is already listening to what they are saying. He is not only shameless, but after good is better than him. These are the people who've been battling in our land. The only place they fight is inside the house. They go outside, they will be beaten. They will go outside, a small boy will beat them. They will go outside, a small girl will make them cry back to their mother. But once he comes to their siblings, both the ones that seniored him and the ones that he seniored, he will be molesting them and disrespecting those that seniored him in the house, because he know that once he said, the mother and or the father will always say, leave him now, is your junior. Leave him now, is your brother. But when he should go outside and fight and come back as a man, no. O were miomia yotie nobo, were ye pa igena ngada na abo. O natani mu no miptia. Na acha ase ya na achonyo ya wunya ne. Ni mu no. He cannot fight outside. The same man Nnamdi Kanu in the same court said that the Nigerian government is complicit to the killings and adoption that is going on in our land and the harvesting of organ. He did not hear that one to quote. Let's listen to this Atụrụ Hausa.
Pụte na ọ dị ihe Biafra na onye ahụ bụ onye ohi na onye ahụ na-eme engage in criminality because ma ọchịchọ Biafra abụghị gbawa egbe n'ala Igbo. Ọchịchọ Biafra abụghị tọrọwa mmadụ n'ala Igbo ma ọ bụ gbawa ụlọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ n'ala Igbo. So onye ọbụla si na ya wụ this, na ya wụ that, this and that, that and this, na ya nye ọ dị enyegharịa. Ewe m na-ajụzi kedu ebe Simon Ekpa gbakwasara ụkwụ were na-aba mba niile ọ na-aba? Kedu ebe ọ gbakasara ụkwụ? Because ka Nnamdi Kanu kwuchara ya, Simon Ekpa bịara ya atị ya
Good. Sometimes, when people are speaking, sometimes you will think, if you've not encountered that person, you will think you will place that person to a particular place. But once you encounter that person, you will see that this person is even worse than those that are slave. He said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said those that are kidnapping people, those that are criminals in Biafra land, those that are shooting gun in Biafra land. And he's now asking, where did Simon Ekpa drive his power that he's using to do this mighty work that he's doing in Biafra land? Do you know why this guy have mouth to be talking like this? He's not in IDP camp. Had he been a Simon Ekpa ha kparompampa, we hapu Fulani ko wegaru 2x4 room ahụ lụrụ ma ọ be nna gị bi ma ebe ahụ nọ n'anya moto wee na-anyụ sisi n'ọnụ. Ọwụ na Simon Ekpa hapụrụ ka Fulani wegharịa, you will not even have a place to stand, because in the IDP camp you will not be talking about in the IDP camp you can't even talk about the Fulani that sent you there. Why you're saying this is because you have been given security. Biafrans has given you security. Biafrans have secured your environment. Biafra liberation has secured Biafra land. Master Simon Ekpa has taken it upon himself that Biafra land can never fall into the hand of the Fulani jihadists. That our people can never be pushed to live in IDP camps. If not by now, you will be living in IDP camp. And from IDP camp, you wouldn't have found your tongue or your voice. The things that will be coming out from your mouth will be, when will this be? Are we going to survive this? You wouldn't have even remembered who is Simon Ekpa. Even those people that sent you there, you wouldn't have remembered their name. Makano onye riju afọ chọwa over tea. But for the fact that the Biafra Republic government in exile and our people that are living in diaspora and many others that are living in homeland take it upon themselves and say that this holy land that our fathers loved and cherished, like we pledged in our national anthem. They love this land and they cherish it. And they cherish it so much that we will not perish, that they cannot hand it over to Fulani. And you, the only thing you remember, the only thing you see, the only thing you think about, the only thing that comes to your mind is those that are paying the ultimate price to give you safety, to keep you safe, to give you an enabling environment that you will carry your phone, your gadget, and you will come out and you'll be talking rubbish from your mouth. Go to Zamfara. Had they been your children, that Simon never allow our land to be vulnerable like it is in the north. 477 kidnapped from school. 287 kidnapped. 9 kidnapped there. Some killed. This one, that. On daily basis, you're getting this bad news from the Zoological Republic. Had they been some of your children or all your children, because in Biafra land, everybody goes to school. Had they been, they have allowed your children, if not that they stand on the gap. Had they been, he've allowed your children to be kidnapped by now, that they are among those 477 and 280 something that are in the detention of the terrorist. I don't think you will see your phone, let alone talking rubbish from it. Simon Ekpa's name. But for the fact that Simon Ekpa give you security and made it possible today that your child can go to school and come back safe for you, and made it possible that today your wife can go to the market and come back safe for you, and made it possible that every of our assemblies can go out and come back safe. That is why the only thing you see is to point accusing finger to the finger that feed you. The only people that beat the finger that feed them. These are the type of people. And these are the lunatics we have in our land. If they're not, if all those Hausa peasants and the middle belt that are being sent to RIP on daily basis have half of what is in Mazi Simon Ekpa, or have 1/3 of what is in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will guide him jealously. They will worship him like God. But for the fact that Elohim loves us and always send the leader to us at every given time to speak on our behalf, just like he did during 1967, 1970, when our people are being killed everywhere in the north, when our people are being pressed to the, our internal leader Odumewo gathered men. Some are 10 years understanding of, but this Moneba is doing. A 10-year-old boy, let me look for that video and bring it. A 10-year-old boy have understanding. A British journalist asked him, do you know why Biafrans are fighting? And he said Biafrans are fighting for survival. But this old man, Nonso, did not know why Simon Ekpa is fighting. To him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is enjoying himself in DSS. He loves Nigeria the way it is, on a mesquite. Because the terrorist state is a place that cannot develop your IQ and reposition it to positive things. It's coming to media. Is either again onye nke a na-ama aka ma na again onye nke a na-ama aka ma onye na-akọ mmadụ ọnụ. This nincompoop, he love it like that. So anybody that is coming to bring something different, he don't like it. He will join the enemy, the bandwagons, to attack that person. When your enemy is speaking ill of your brother, you will join the force and begin to speak ill of your brother. For you to be a good person to the enemy and become a bad person to your brother. At the end of the day, you will go to the enemy and he will not trust you. He will also send you to where he sent your brother. This is one thing these idiots don't understand. From the outset, if you're not betraying Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you're betraying Simon Ekpa. If you're not betraying Simon Ekpa, you betrayed Ojukwu. If you did not betray Ojukwu, you're looking for somebody that is fighting for you to give you a better life, a better future, to better the life of your children and your family. You're looking for them to betray. That is why people like you, your lights, sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to the enemy today. The man you're quoting, you never quoted him when he's free, and sending messages, sending you evidences of why Nigeria has become a terrorist state. You have never quoted him for once, but you come today to quote him because he's in the hand of the enemy. And you did not, this man that you're quoting, what did he do? What sent him to the DSS dungeon? You did not ask that question. The same allegation you're leveling against Mazi Simon Ekpa is the same thing that is keeping the man that you're quoting, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But you know what? You will be a better person when they have you where they want you to be. And you will be a bad egg when their hand cannot get to you. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is afar off, that they have not, that he have not been betrayed by those he called his own, by those he called companions, by those he thought that is doing the same thing, that they have the same agenda and the same ideology, that take the same oath with him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu divulged everything, did everything to make sure that those that will come and work with him will be those that have Biafra at heart. But those people that take oath with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were the same people that betrayed him. And after betrayal, they told him, come out now and do those things you used to do before. Let's see. That is the man, this idiot, that is the man he's quoting. Because they now have him in DSS dungeon. Nigeria can continue all he cares. The APC, he will always come out to tell you how you will go and exercise your civic right. Because remember, the only right they quote for you in the Zoological Republic is the right for you to go and validate your slavery again and again. But the right to self-determination, they don't know it.
Release my father now, or you will see the beast in me. I don't understand. Reaction Simon Ekpa ga-agwakwa again na that man achọghị dịka ihe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ka enwe udo ka enwe nchekwa n'ala Igbo nwe isi. I have said it.
Do you see enough? If enough, do you see a very wicked man? That for the fact that Simon Ekpa come out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his father, that he have seen that Simon Ekpa did not even want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is clamoring for, that he want let there be peace in Biafra land, let there be harmony in Biafra land, let there be security in Biafra land. This man said, for the fact that Mazi Simon Ekpa said that Biafra, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his father. But to him, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not his father. Neither is he his brother. Neither is he his cousin. Neither is he his anything relation. The only way he wants Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the only way he wants peace in the old eastern region, is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain in detention. Because he said that this man is addressing our prime minister, saying that our prime minister that have made it possible that he's saying this, that he have even opportunity to say this. Because the terrorists would have put him, the Fulani jihadists, those that sleep with their cows and their days, would have put him in a place he would be by now. But because Simon Eber has given him a safe haven, a place that you can walk 10 o'clock in the night, 11, 12 in the night, and you're not afraid of anything, anybody kidnapping you. This man that happened to be, that held from the Aziz, old Imo State and the old Abia State are a neighboring town. The present Abia governor discovered where Fulanis that are in disguise, because this Janama is a disguise to kill our people that they have been doing over the years. That a market, a cattle market, where Ojo Sokalu give them land, that place has been turned to a burial ground where our people are being buried. Headless corpse were discovered in that place in their numbers. This man that claims to be an activist, that claims that he is speaking for those that cannot speak for themselves, and hated another person that is also speaking for those that cannot speak for themselves. I don't just understand it. I don't just understand it. You called yourself an activist, a human rights activist, and the human rights activist did not understand that somebody that has the bigger picture that will put an end to whatever lamentation that the people has been giving to you, a woman that you interviewed, told you how police and the army marched into her home seeking for her husband, and the husband is not at home. They beat her up, a woman that just gave birth, 1 month old, carrying 1 month old child. They beat her up, beat her children up, beat her mother up, beat everybody, and beat herself up. And the scars all over the woman. What did you do? You did nothing. You use the woman to draw crowd to your channel and you make money. The woman lived with her agony, unchanged. Were you able to bring the perpetrators, those people that molested that one, that Biafra, were you able to bring them to book? You don't have the capacity. Mazi Simon Eba and the Biafra Republic government in exile has the capacity to bring them to book. And they are being brought to book. The activities of Mazi Simon Eba has given you security. But I didn't see you go to Abia State. That is very close to you. That place that they give Fulanis residents, where they are slaughtering our people. I didn't see you go there to do your findings. Number one, to know how many corpses that have been butchered, cut off their head and their spare parts in that place. And the people that are involved in these activities. Because you know that this one is the no-go area, that if you go there, your career will be finished overnight. But you know that the Biafra Republic government in exile, we don't hurt anybody. The Biafrans don't hurt anybody. But those that are terrorists cannot be condoned in Biafra land. That is why you can speak the way you are speaking. And condemning something that have blessed you and still blessing you and will bless your children and your children unborn. What you're condemning today have given them security. And one thing I love is that this your video and this your record have been kept for you. Your children and your children will watch it. Because when your children will be reading about Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or most of their novels, and they will come across your video where you condemn the same hero that give them security. I don't know the type of eye they will be looking at your grave when that time comes. Let's listen to this Iflefu. There are more things that he said that you will know that this one, there's nothing left in his brain. The only thing that is in his brain is where I can collect looted money, where the politicians can come here and give me some tips not to say some certain things. That is the only thing that he have at the back of his mind. And once he wear his uniforms and wear his cap, he will be walking. Oh, I'm a human rights activist. I'm a human rights activist because it's giving him money, not because he loves the people. Had it been he loves the people, he will be worried about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will love whatever Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing that have given him security. But because his human rights activist is Mago 419 human rights activist. 419 human rights activist. Oji egwu ndeba ayi chandum. See, you have seen it now. This person. Some people will call him and say, we have seen the groaning, we have seen the pains of these people. Take this 5 million, take this 10 million. Let's see how you can help and better the life of this one. He will pocket it. I'll show him 100,000. I'll say because of my program, this person sent me this 100,000. Somebody sent me 100,000 to give you. Oh, maronye nyelu no mego ne wetala. Oh, all these people that are running foundations in Nigeria, many of them are criminals. They are enriching themselves. The suffering of the people is none of their business. They love the suffering of the people because through the suffering of the people, they will enrich themselves. But if any government come up and end the suffering of the people, they will be kicked out of their job. So nobody want to go out of his job. This man don't want to go out of his job. He wants to remain a human rights activist, speaking for those that he don't care about. Because if you care about them, you will care more about the terrorists that are killing them, burning their homes, even going to the hospital where they run for refuge and kill them and burn the hospital at the same time. That have been shooting sporadically on homes, residential areas. You would have cared more about those that were massacred in Mpo. You would have cared more about those that are massacred in high school. You would have cared more about those that are mowed down in a zombie. You would have cared more about those that have been killed. Those that went for wedding and they were assassinated by a Bubago. You would have cared more about those people. If all of you put together are not 419 human rights activists, you would have cared more about the land you called your own. That the Nigeria you stand to protect is not the creation of your father. Your papa did not sign, did not subscribe to the Nigeria that is benefiting you in criminality today. That's why whenever anybody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ojukwu, and all these people, it's their brother that will rally around. It's our brothers that went to America and said that Ojukwu is a rebel, that Ojukwu is a warmonger, not the Fulani. It's our people that said, let's designate IPOB themselves. People that hate themselves, that hate their brothers, that they are inflicting pains on themselves, and they love the pain that they're inflicting on themselves for the fact The way they justify it is for the fact that these our brother that are trying to do something that are meaningful. Once we are going to stop him, the pains that we're inflicting ourselves, we don't care. They decided to call themselves the whole of Biafra territory. Both the born and unborn, they prescribe everybody a terrorist. And they could not open their mouth to call those that are the 4 major deadly terrorists that are the world terrorist index has published. They are so terrified to call them for what they are. But rather, whenever they want to call them, they would say, those bandits should let the government know what they should do to bandits and stop the insurgency in the country so that we can move forward. When you hear them speak like that, their human rights activists are finished. Uburabia, nekuzi funafuna, na ya nife meta, uburabia na kujende bie. Sinegon consider, go tife nyumya, si ahadi. Papa lata oyoyo. You are building your career on the blood of the innocent. You're standing where men and women, 10 years old boys and girls, children, infants, we are starved to death on that land where you're standing and making a wicked utterance against those that are standing shoulder to shoulder with these men to restore the dignity of our people. That is where you stand today to make a wicked utterance. I don't know if I'm still coming out. You're welcome, Mazi Onyekachuku. You're welcome. You're welcome to the studio. Can you hear me? Your mic is like it's muted.
Yes. I just opened. Yeah, you're right. I can hear you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for you are doing a justice to this idiot. But network don't allow.
Enter the number. Mazi, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go on.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Do I have the mic?
Yes. Let me bring up the video again.
Okay.
One of the things that they have failed to understand is that is a Biafrans of this. Can you mute your mic? Onyeka? It's echoing. Thank you so much. That these Biafrans, the Biafrans of this generation, what happened during Ojukwu time can never repeat itself. Neither what happened to our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, can never in this life repeat itself. All these ones Sumerainama, because the men that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was clamoring for, Elohim did not bring them when he needed them. For a reason best known to him, But to me, I understand why Elohim did not send the men that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu requested for. Is because there's so much criminality in IPOB, and he needed a man to come and flush out those criminalities in IPOB before the real men will emerge. And today the real men have emerged. And Biafra, you cannot stop. There's nothing you will do in this life. Our leader said, let me remind you, because this Onuku can only remember what that suits him. The one that can twist to suit them. That's the type of activist he is. Those activists that can corner something and twist it the way it them. Those activists that doesn't go out to find, to do to go and do, how do I put it? Investigate.
To do research, to do investigation, nothing. You don't do investigation at all. You don't do research. You don't verify. Useless man.
This Nonso and his cohort are those that are so lazy they cannot go and do investigative journalism. The only thing they do is concocted stories. Concocted stories. Concocted stories. That's the only thing they are good at. Propaganda and lies. We are going to get Biafra and your likes. You have not been called in this field. Your likes are not going to be needed. And when that time comes, you will regret why you have a platform and did not use it to propagate the gospel of Biafra. Rather, you use it to benefit, to feed your stomach. You will hear it from his mouth when he will be referring to his cohort, because the person will be another video that morning, as the case may be. He is referring to his cohort, somebody that is not different from him. These are the only reason why they want to become whatever they want to be. None of them is having humanity at heart in anything that they want to do. None of them has humanity at heart. If they want to be a doctor, they are going in to be a doctor because of the money involvement, not because they want to save life. If they want to be a human rights activist, they are going in to be a human rights activist because people will be dashing them money and sending money to them. Not because they want people, they want to save lives. If they want to be a judge, they are going in to be a judge to be collecting money from those that committed the actual crime and impose it on those that did not commit any crime to be the accomplice. Why the accomplice will be walking free, just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in detention today. These are the type of people you will pray every morning never to encounter or to have them around you. These are the enemies within. If you have them around you, how will come boss na boss asia? We're on na tunke folono. Ma Chineke ya kpobodo nu nchani n'ọkụ when the time comes. Thank you so much, my brother Onyeka. If you are still there, you have the mic. Say,
thank you. Thank you. I'm here. I'm always here.
Say what you want to say.
I'm here, my brother. Thank you so much. You see, this man, I've seen the kind of person he is. he disgusts me. He's just a lousy, deceitful, fool, self-centered, deceitful, lousy man. And in his village, the local champions there, he's a local champion anyway. The gullible people there in his village will see him as somebody who is a human rights activist that is fighting for people. And this time he'll be making noise. Come to begin to make noise, finish. At the back, he will just go at the back, do another thing. This is the kind of person he is. This person is working for Hope Uzodinma. He's working for those who are causing the criminals in the land. Is working for them. But he will come, he will pretend. You know, he will tell them, and you know, I will speak so that they will not think that I am working for, you know. He will come, he can even call the name of those people. The like of all this takia they are playing. That is the kind of person he is. I got when you see him, in fact, like you said, he will be calling himself as one of the activists. The like of Sowore, the like of how will I put it? Aisha Yusuf. They are the kind of people that will claim to be human rights activists, but when they see the person who is the really human rights activist, they will be against that person. That is their fucking thread. They will be claiming human rights activists to the gullible people, but when they see the real human rights activist, the real freedom fighter, they will be against that person because they know that this person is real. And they have been faking theirs. They feel that the real person will come and expose them or block their way of fraudulent activities. You know, that's the kind of person he is. This guy is, in fact, his village, people in the village, they need to know the kind of person he is. We need to expose him to their standard. So that the lowest people in the village know him very well. That he's not even fighting for them at all. He's not even doing anything for them. Because we're pretending as if he's doing something for their people or he's supporting. But no. He's a selfish, useless, lousy, deceitful moron. That is what it is. Nonsongba. That is what it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother Mazi, aka Uncle the number. I salute you from here, my brother. I salute you from here. And we must have to continue. We must have to continue. Biafrans, the only thing Biafrans is that our leader said, once Biafrans look at you and see that you stand in the truth you are saying, they will follow you. Biafrans are no more. Biafrans are no morons. This man, the only thing he remembers that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, the only thing he remembered that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only assertion that he remembered that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has ever made is the one that he can twist to suit him. But that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for is none of his business. He don't care whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going up or coming down. It's none of his business. The only thing that is his concern is that this his job that he's doing, that he keep on growing it with the fraudulent state that he find himself in. Because Nigeria Wuchiba and Ozo is a country where breaking news is like is the order of the day. And the one that when you hear, it tingles the ear when you hear them. That is why he loves the system. As porous as the system is, he loves it. Because the system, the porosity of the system is making the job, his business, to grow overnight. But when you have a Biafra where nobody will kidnap anybody, he don't have anybody to report that somebody has been kidnapped. And with that kidnapping, he will now say something that will look as if that he's sympathizing with those that have been kidnapped. But in the real sense of it, He just wants you to cluster in his platform and make money for him. That is all. And tomorrow he will hear again that the jihadis has chopped off heads. And he will bring it again to you and said, this chopping off heads is too much. This sending people to RIP is too much. Oh, you will think that he's sympathizing with those people. No, he's not sympathizing with them. Or whenever you see him going to all the women that their husbands has been killed by the same terrorists that he's so terrified to mention. When he's interviewing them, just like the one they call the ordinary president is doing, the one that said he's a human rights activist, but he slaps his audience. He slaps the people that come to him, those that are his, the people that he said he's speaking for. He slaps them, not in the secret, but in the open, where the whole world is watching. A human rights activist. That's the type of human rights activist that you have in the Zoological Republic. But when they now see the real freedom fighter, they get terrified. Their jealousy will know no bound. Because the threat they are facing is that this man is coming to remove this food from our mouth. If we happen to have a Biafra where nobody will be kidnapped again, my business will die. If we will have Biafra where nobody will be butchered again, my business will die. Yo. If we have Biafra where police no longer molest people and kidnap them and send them to RIP, my business has ended. So therefore, he like that Nigeria where all these ugly incidents takes place and he's at the advantage. Because if aligned himself, at least for today, that ugly incident have not find his place to his house. But those that it have happened to, those that have been a victim of this ugly situation that are ravens, destroying people's life, he have not been a victim of it. But many other people that have been a victim of it, if you give them a second chance, if Elohim give them a second chance to come, they will cry more than, they will agitate more than Mazi Sanepa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But because he have not tested the pain of these people, he loves Nigeria the way it is. I just want to see if we can go deep on this video. Then tomorrow we'll do the second part. Then those that will send a message to him should send a message to him for him to get sense. That is if he wishes to get sense. Because this time, Ikweho, Ekwetala.
He declared I wanted. He's part of the 99 people they declare I wanted. Mabro Negana Punch News of today. Them mention here.
This man is very proud that his brother that have committed no crime known to any law. A man that committed no crime known to any law, that have not committed any crime. He's a lawful citizen in Finland. He did not have any record of criminality. Finland is not like Nigeria. where you will have a criminal record, and without your criminal record is even a platform for you to amount to amount to something in a political system. That is where our prime minister is living and doing well in the political system of this land. A country where before you assume any public office, you will go through scrutiny, you will go through background checks. They will be sure you have not been accused, you have not been convicted before of any crime. That is where he's a politician, and not just a politician. He's a lawyer, and not just a lawyer.
He's a policymaker. He's one of the best military.
There is no place that you will look for him that is not good at. He's a military reserve. And you, that your mother, your parents, a Biafran father and mother, struggle to see through school, thinking that you will grow up and become sensible like them. You come up to be worse than what they ever imagined that you will be. You came out to be an activist. And maybe you didn't even study anything that has to do with journalism in the school. But the circumstances in Nigeria, you have seen that being an activist or going into journalism is just the easy way out. And you said those that are collecting brown envelope, that they are doing very well, that you want to switch to that side. Ife Dicha, I salute you. You're welcome. Ife Dicha, we move. We're not here. We're not listening to them. These are lousy people. These are Nikon people. But when the time comes, everybody will know what he have done to himself. All those activists today, this one is not a human rights anything. He's coward and confused person. Anywhere belief is where to make money. Activities, ungrateful elements. Mother Diana, that is what it is.
He's not just a little threat. He's a little threat that's local champion that think that he know anything, but he don't know anything. If he's somebody that is literate, that is well refined, he would have known that Prime Minister Monepa, for him to be in Finland, the most intelligent country in Europe, number 2nd in the world in travel documents, for him to be there doing so, that Simon Ekpa is a clean man, his brain will not go that side. Look at his analysis. That the guy he wanted. And the local champion in his village will think that they have somebody. They don't know that he's moron. This person in his village, he will not allow any other person to pass him. He will play in a god, think that he knows everything. Why they don't know that he's a local champion, that illiterate, stark illiterate, who don't know his left and right. We're going to expose him and to his village so that they will know the kind of fool he is. Thank you.
Can you hear me now? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being there. So whenever you're listening to these people, you will perhaps think that you are listening to a human rights activist, not knowing that you are listening to anywhere beleface, like our sister Diana rightly said. That is the right word to use. Anywhere beleface activists. They don't care what happened to Biafra. Anywhere beleface activists. That is the correct name. So from today, people should be calling this Nonsonkwa anywhere beleface activists. That is his new name. Anywhere beleface activists. That is his new name. Anywhere beleface. Welcome back, Biafrans. The network is not kind to us, and I think we'll be rounding off from here before the network. Nonsonkwa, aka anywhere beleface. Yes, that is the right name. And tomorrow we will tag it to his pictures and post it on the social media. His new name is Anywhere Beleface Activist. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Lovers of freedom. We will begin to draw the curtain from here, but I would like us to hear. There's a place I want this video to get to, so that I don't want us to do this video 3 days. I just want us to do it just today and tomorrow and conclude it. Are you getting me? If the network did not allow us so pardon me, it's not my fault.
Yeah, we know it's network. No problem. Yeah. Anyhow you be, we are going to manage it.
Evidence.
So thank you so much, Mas Joniak. I appreciate coming, because if you're not here, once they kick me, nobody will be saying anything on the distance, on the background. So thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate. So, dear friends, let's listen to this man again. Remember that where he stopped is where he was saying that now that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have said this, but our Prime Minister Mazen Simon Ekpa don't want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu out, and he don't want peace to be in the old eastern region in Biafra land, and Mazen Simon Ekpa also don't want security to be in our land. That is where we stopped. But these are the things that Simon Ekpa, through the Biafra Republic government in exile, has given to our people. Today our people can farm. The villagers can attest to that. Whenever you hear that there's an invasion in our farms today, Know it if it's not the governor of Enugu State. Know it, it might be the governor of Anambra, or the governor of Ebonyi, or the governor of Abia, or the governor, all these illegitimate governors that are parading themselves to be a governor of non-existent states. Because once you're not a governor in the 42 Biafran United States, you are not a governor, you are illegitimate. And these are the people that are now invading our people. I played one video here one day showing you where Mba, the illegitimate governor in Enugu, where he's sacking people, destroying farmlands, just to please who? To please his grandmasters, the Janjaweed that working for. Is what that is what he's literally doing. What he's doing now, he's paving way for himself. That perhaps if the Nigerian terrorist state, now that they have added this one now to the terrorist watch, perhaps they will succeed in doing what they did to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, so that Nigeria will continue. I will always document this thing that I said here now, so that I will show it to them. I will begin to build my own political career. One day, I will be the one to replace Hope Uzodinma and continue from where Hope stopped. Because anybody that has this type of heart to listen to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in detention for 3 years wearing the same clothes, unable to access medical treatment. This man did not hear me say that the Nigerian government have been denying him doctors. Rather, they are bringing for him quack doctors to take care of him. He did not hear those ones, a human rights activist that so much love you. Oh, yeah, them.
It's not about talking, and at the end of the day, you don't get your evidence.
No,
Yeah.
we've not got
Simon Ekpa number 1 na Southeast.
We've not gotten to that place that he was talking about. That place is another chapter on its own. My God. God have mercy on us. The network is not allowing the video to play. What is going on?
They declare wanted.
He's very happy. Achieved something. He declare Papa wanted. The worst thing is that these people don't even reason. They don't think. Of a state wanted another president. A president of non-existing state is declaring a prime minister of a nation, of a state, a terrorist. A terrorist sympathizer, somebody that is a terrorist, is declaring an innocent person that he don't have a jurisdiction to. You're declaring him terrorist. On what platform? On what legal ground are you celebrating? No, Sonkwa. On what legal ground are you celebrating that now Nigerian terrorist state, the country you love so much, the country that is doing your bidding, the country that the terrorism in it is feeding you? On what legal ground is your happiness? Are you driving your happiness from? Because all of you are all buffoons and monkeys, baboons and monkeys. You don't know that a government, Biafra Republic government in Ezra, has the same legal right that every existing government has. They have the right to establish their army, which the Biafra Republic government in exile has done. They have the legal right to protect their citizens, which is their primary aim, the primary duty of every country is to protect the life and property of their people. I don't want this program to be so lengthy so that people can easily listen to everything we have to say. I think we are going to stop here. Tomorrow we will continue from where we stop. Tomorrow morning before going to work, I will say something on the remaining part that he wants to speak on. I don't want this program to be more than, it's almost 2 hours. I don't want it to be more than 2 hours. I will stop this program here. Tomorrow morning, by God's grace, by 8 o'clock, I will do justice 1 hour to it before going to work. When I come back from work in the evening, by same time, or we'll start 30 if the time is, if I get some before them. By 7:30, we will be here. For you to know how stupid sorry, Biafrans, we are back. We are back. Like I was saying before the rudely interruption of the network, we are going to stop here to come back. I don't know if you can hear me, Mazi Onyeka. Can you hear me? Mazi Onyeka, can you hear me? Unko the number, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So as I was saying, I would like us to draw the curtain from here. Rest assured, you're welcome. You're welcome to the studio.
No problem.
Let's draw the curtain from here.
I'll have notification whenever you come out in the morning.
Yes,
because
tomorrow morning.
We need to trash this. We need to trash him very well to the lowest, and make sure that the people in the village know the kind of catch up on it is that he know nothing. He's a fool that don't know anything.
Yes, I don't want us to make it bulky. I want to make it to be very flexible, how people can access it easily and dissect the things that are in it and understand fully who the viewer is. That is not speaking for them.
Exactly.
He's enriching himself with them. overcome. We will overcome. We will overcome. Everybody, nobody wants to hear the truth. We will overcome. So, dear friends, please, I salute each and every one of you, men and women of goodwill. You are all welcome. And our brothers that just joined us, rest assured, I salute you. I salute you from here. So, dear friends, we are going to be calling it a day from here. Tomorrow morning by 8 o'clock, we are going to be here to continue from exact place that we stopped. We are going to make a full analysis of this video to bring out the vitals, all the loopholes on this video for you to see. And also to show you that everybody that tells you that is a human rights activist, so long as Martin Namdekan is still in detention and they are saying nothing, and so long as they are not backing up whatever Simon Ekpa is doing, that person is not a human rights activist. Rather, that person is an activist of anywhere beleface. And those that are activists of where beleface can never represent you. They can never speak for you. They can never speak for you. Rather, they will be speaking for themselves and enriching themselves. With your pain, they will be enriching themselves. With your agony, they will be enriching themselves. While you will be the one languishing in your penury, in your pain, and they will be making millions with your misery. And they love it, they like that. The way they come, you complain to them, and they share. Please, dear friends, I thank you all. I thank you all. Let's draw the curtain from here. Tomorrow, let's see if the network will be more stable. While we do justice to this Efulefu matter. So please, I would like our brothers on the studio, Mazi Onyeka, aka Nkodenamba. Please, can you give us your closing remark? Mazi Onyeka,
Thank you,
can
sir.
you give us
Mazi,
your closing remark?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my brother. You're welcome. Thank you
Can you
so
hear me?
much.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Biafrans. Good people of Biafran, good people of the world, especially the Biafran people in Biafra land, those good Biafran people in Engba land. I want you to understand that this man you see here is not different from Hopus or Dema. He's not different from Sowore. He's not different from all those fake activists that deceive people hiding under. In fact, as long as he can speak English and read, he thinks that he's educated. He cannot analyze things. He's educated illiterate that don't know his left and right. Please stop relying on him. He's a moron that can never represent you. You only he is anywhere Beleface. That is the name. Nonsongba, aka anywhere Beleface. Thank you. Please stop relying on him. He's a moron that can never he is.
I don't know if anyone can hear me. I can't hear Mazin also from the studio here. I don't know if anyone can. Okay. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I salute each and every one of you. I think they have kicked him also out. The network have kicked him out. We must have to continue. We are rounding off. You can go if you're just coming now. If you're just coming now, we have touchlight in so many places. But we will continue this broadcast tomorrow. This analysis on this man will be continued tomorrow by 8 o'clock. We are going to do it bit by bit, split it so that for easy access. If we bunky it now, stay here for like 5 hours or 6 hours to do justice to it all, you will get tired while listening to it and it will burn more of your data. So we want our people in homeland, that is our target. So that whenever the little data that I have, that this will not exhaust it, they will always come around to listen and hear what we have to say. These people are not speaking for you. Diana, I salute you. All those that we are here today. Diana, my sister, you're welcome. And okay, my brother Onyeka, aka the number. I salute you also, my brother, for coming. Chinanya Obiefuna, I salute you for coming. And another Chinanya. And Ife Diche, I love this name. Ife Diche. Do you know why all the attack is coming to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, coming to Mazi Simon Ekpa? It's because no name Ife Diche. He's doing what others are afraid, so terrified to do. He's doing different things, doing his own thing different. Safeguarding and protecting the people of Biafra. He's doing something different. He's not doing it the way the politicians are doing it, the senators or the governors or the Senate or the House of Representatives or the local government chairman, the way they have been doing it all these years. They decided to do something different. That's why everybody is calling on them. Sepụta ha ka egbuo, sepụta ha ka egbuo. Ọ maka na ha na-eme ife dị iche. Biafrans wonde dị iche. And they don't expect us to do things the way the Janjaweed are doing it. So if you DJ, my sister, you're welcome. Who again do we have here? I'm only seeing any those that commented. So if I didn't call your name, you are welcome anywhere you are. Nwanyi Igbo. I also salute you from here. He said he is speaking an angry man, ignorant to both. Please, you can resend your text message, but Biafrans understand what you have to say. His intentions and all those things are never to speak for the people of Biafra. He's speaking for himself because his name is anywhere Beleface. His anger and everything. What that made him ignorant is because he's where Beleface. So Nwanyoma, you are on point on what you said. So thank you so much for coming. God bless you. God bless you, my sister, for coming. God bless you. Ezibada Biafra. Ebere Ukafo, I salute you from here, my sister. Ebere said, Ebere, what do you say? He is being pushed to say all that rubbish? He's not being pushed, my sister. You might be right, but he's not being pushed in the real sense. What is pushing him is his stomach. That is the only thing that is pushing him. He's being pushed. All that rubbish be Mohammed Abbas, aka Chinasa Nwa Satan, to rubbish our PM, but they have failed. Chinasa Nwa Satan doesn't want him to say anything bad about Hope Uzodinma. Whatever it is, all we know is that he's just like a puppet and is where anywhere belief is. Anthony, Mazi Anthony, you are welcome. We are fearless before our enemies. Nonsonkwa is a fulefu to the highest order. That is who he is. Chinenye Obiefuna. He is not only shameless, but Atoro. Goat is better than him because Atoro does not know anything. Atoro is better than this one. My sister Gozi, Ada Gozi, you said when looking at him, we all know he is a beggar looking for attention. That is what it is. So much Gozi, a fool at 40 is a fool forever. This is worshipful. This one is worshipful because these days a fool at 40 can repent and begin to do something meaningful to himself. But this one, Steve, this one, his own foolishness can never be redeemed. Steve said, imagine Biafra without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and Joko, our able prime minister. Just imagine it, my brother or my sister. Steve, your own Steve, is it a woman or is it a lady or a man? Is it male or female? You're welcome. Whatever it is, I salute you. The question you asked is a very noble one that everyone should ponder on. Can you imagine all these things that is happening today? The way they rate the Fulanis, the jihadists and rampage, taking over the north. On daily basis, they are conquering the north and remaining villages. Can you imagine Biafra land that have been their target since 1904? Can you imagine Biafra today without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa? We are done for as a people. So thank you, Steve, for that. My brother Christopher Ugochukwu, you were the first person to be here this evening. I salute you, my brother. You've been a very strong and courageous comrade, just like every other comrade that was here today, like my brother, aka Nkodenamba. If you listen in Twitter, you'll be hearing his name and you'll be hearing his voice there. My best, good evening, Projaja. My best, you are welcome. You're welcome, my best. You're always there. Diana, you write another long message here. If you can remember, he is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the past, saying that rubbish. Then now is starting same with Mazen Simon Ekpa. Yes, that's what we are saying. Once they see anybody that is doing the needful, is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before that is attacking, that is the one causing unrest in Biafra land. Now Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they have succeeded in kidnapping him. He's no longer Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's now our prime minister. That is the one causing the unrest. And the Fulani, all of them are terrified to mention it. It is well. Win-win, my brother. Win-win. We are here earlier. Win-win. Wachineke, right on. Thank you so much, Win-win. We bless you. Thank you for everything you're doing for the Biafrans. Gozi, we are at home already. Unfortunately for them, the Unwokus. Gozi, we are at home already, my brother, my sister. You are on point. Nothing will bring our PM down. Nothing. They have tried. Tomorrow you will hear it from the Nzama people. That's the senior Nzamas, because this one is just a junior Nzama. This one is a junior Nzama. You don't know what he's doing. He's a junior Nzama. You will hear it from the senior Nzamas that they don't know what they are doing. Ndala. Yes. Yes, my sister, you're welcome. There are so many text messages here to read, just but a few. Chinanya, greetings from here, Biafrans. One love keeps Biafrans together. we move. That is the love that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has put in our heart. And this love is driving us to do one thing, and that is to protect the land of Biafra at all cost. Whatever it is going to take to make sure that Biafra is safe. That is what the Biafra Republic government in Israel have taken upon themselves as a duty to make sure that Biafra land is safe. I dare throw away salute from here. Well done. God bless you. God bless you too, Chinaya, my own sister. See, please share this program so that those that know the person that know the person that know the man will definitely send it to him, and he will listen to it. And there may be perhaps when he be listening to it, the wife also will be listening, the children will be listening, and they will say, Daddy, is it you that said this, or is it another person? Good evening, Mazi. Okay, good evening, everyone. I salute you all. That's a pleasantry. Our who is this one? Restream. Restream, you're welcome. Watching again. Okay. You're welcome, everyone. I salute each and every one of you. I think the text messages has finished. So, dear friends, thank you so much for coming. See you same time tomorrow. May Elohim keep you every now and then, sustain you, bless you, and keep you from people like Nonsonkwa. May you never have friends like him. May you never have those that celebrate you more when you are in your pain. May you have those friends that come to you, that are good people to you when they see that you are in agony, that you cannot help yourself. But once they see that you can now help yourself, can now feed that you can, they get angry. They get angry at you. Very, very angry. My sister Margaret, you're welcome. You're welcome. We love you all. These are people that are always here. Margaret, I salute you so much from here. How are you doing today? But those that whenever that they see that you are now doing well, they hate you for no just cause. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he was comfortable in speaking from his comfort zone, all these Efulefu hated him. But now they now see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now at the mercy of the Janjaweed. Everyone loves him. Oh, our lovely Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, a man that has no problem, a man that seeks peace, a man that speaks peace, a man that wants a good thing for the Biafrans, a man, let me use their phrase, a man that wants good thing for the Igbos. But when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was on his own, doing something for the benefit of the Biafrans, which they are eating the dividends today. The dividends that this man is eating today is the work of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that woke up Simon Ekpa as Joshua to finish this course that our fathers started. If not, Nonsonkwa would not have having a platform where he will be talking rubbish. But for the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu endured pleasure, endured whatever, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can analyze things, he can do all manner of things. If he want to make money with the Biafrans, he would have made money long time ago and abandoned you in your agony. Him and his family is residing in abroad, in a very good place. He have a good business. He have a firm of a company of his own. He will just face his business and sometime come to Nigeria and make money from the same politicians that you cannot go close to. They will be begging him because they will want to use what he have in his head. Everybody will want to be a friend to him. Give him money at will. Give him position. Ask him, which position do you want? But he don't want all these things. He don't need any of this. He want everybody that is living in Biafra land to be free. The same thing to Mazi Simon Ekpa from his comfort zone in Finland, which your government gets irritated whenever they hear that a Biafran is comfortable. It pisses them off because the only people that they need to be comfortable is the terrorists to be repenting. Some of them surrendered today. Some of them surrendered to the army today. The only thing you ever read, the encounter with between the army and the terrorists. Anytime you hear that there's some terrorists are feeling that they ambush them, know that those soldiers are coming from either southeast or south, those places that they call south, or they are coming from middle belt. They will never, these caliphate people, they've had this. They will never be from them. But you will never hear that the army have ambushed the terrorists. It will never happen. Not in this life. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. It will never happen. The only people that they will only ambush is only, can you imagine that? With all the intels that they claim to have, with all the things that they claim to have, the only way they show muscle is on the Biafrans. 2017, 2018, unarmed Biafrans. Biafrans, placards, and flag. Those are the places they showcase their power with python dance and crocodile smile. But when they see the real terrorists, their python will shrink and become bussy, a puppet. That their crocodile that is smiling will close its mouth and become a cookie. A cookie, for those that will understand this one. A cookie is one small dog, a local dog in our villages. It will only bark, but once you move like this, it will run. The tail normally come down to its to the back, in between the both legs. Once it's afraid, the tail will shrink and go down in between the both legs. He will be running with his tail in between his legs. That is how the Nigerian terrorist army runs whenever they meet the real terrorists. The ones they see Biafrans that are peace-loving people. And their prime minister that is only working for the good of his people that have been mapped out for extension. That is where their muzzles come out. But the music have changed. Ebuari egwu, ebuari ọnọdụ. Oisi ya nọ na ya egbu ya, ọkwụrụ. Mmadụ nọ na ya egbu ya, o megharịa. Nya wife ndị Biafra mere. Na ya anụgo na ya egbu anyị. And anya ya kwụrụ maka ya adaghị iberibe ka unu nwa. Ọnya wu mmegharị ka anyị megharị. N'isi aha adọrọ mmadụ n'anya ugboro na-abụ. And ọ naanị ofe ka amara oge eji wee kee nke ụkwa. And naanị ofe ka amara ọchị nke. Our prime minister Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anyị mara ọchị kịta. It doesn't matter how these people smile at you, or it doesn't matter how they preach peace to you. We know them. And at due time, this year, all those that don't want to know, they will know. I will conclude this broadcast with this voice of our able Prime Minister, for you to have at the back of your mind the activities that will be taking place in Biafra territory. All Biafra territory are mourning our people that moved down in Delta State and in Bayelsa State. And those people, that death will be remembered. And those that have paid dearly for it. Let's listen to this as we draw this program to a final conclusion to continue tomorrow.
Land, my fellow Biafrans, we are mourning. We are invented, our people were killed and butchered in old Delta State and in Bayelsa by the terrorist state of Nigeria, by the state sponsor terrorist called Nigeria Army. They invaded a community, killed, burned, destroy houses and properties of innocent people. Biafra government, we are mourning the lost ones. Our condolences goes to the family who have lost their loved one in the hand of Nigeria. We condemn this attack, diversion, and genocide against our people. A targeted in strongest terms. Condemning is not enough. Biafra people will revenge the killing in Delta and Bayelsa. This is the reason we've made sure that the terrorists Boko Haram control Nigeria Army will not be welcome in Biafra territory. And this has further validated our fear and our position. First, they came unprovoked and provoked the people of Biafra. They killed. Nobody is asking questions. What transpired? What were the military doing in a peaceful community? Nobody asked those questions. They went and killed because they believe that those people in the area probably are telling them that they are not part of Biafra. I am telling you today, the area where these people were killed, where the military killed women and children in Delta, is part of Biafra. That place is under Biafra de facto government, and for that reason, we will give hell to the killers of Biafra people. It is not enough to condemn the killings, because this killing has been going on for decades. But the condemnation will come with action from the Biafra side. The action will continue to make sure anywhere you see anybody wearing army uniform and carrying gun is a terrorist. You don't have any reason to wear Nigeria Army uniform in Biafra territory. Going forward, the more daisies we see in this struggle, the more ruthless we become in protecting and defending our land. Therefore, in order to mourn our people and register our sadness and anger on the 29th day of this month of March 2024, the entire Biafra land will be under lock and key. From Delta to Bayelsa, every road leading to these communities, every road leading to this state will be shut down. We will use this day to mourn the barbarism, the genocide, and ethnic cleansing sponsored by the Nigeria state as ordered by the drug lord called the president. We will tell them that Biafra you see yesterday is not the Biafra you see today. The government has come to stay and is taking responsibility.
The government of Biafra Republic in exile has come to stay, and it is taking responsibility. That is the only thing that is paining them. That finally Biafrans has got a government that takes responsibility about their works, about them, that wants to know how they are going, that wants to know they are going out, that want to defend them, that want to speak on their behalf, that wants to protect them. That is one thing that is pissing them off. But today we have that government, and that government is the Biafra Republic government in exile. And the Prime Minister is Mazi Simon Banjoko. Anybody that doesn't like this, don't try the transformer that are located, that are in the territories where they call Zoological Republic in Nigeria, because the transformers there are not working. There's no light anywhere. So if you want to try it, go to Ghana, nearby neighboring countries, go to Niger, go to Burkina Faso, go to all these countries and hug a transformer there. That is where the high voltages are working. But the high voltages in the Nigerian state, they are not working because there's no light in them. So do have a nice day, Biafrans. Love you from here. It is another faithful day. May Elohim continue to be your guide. May God protect you from harm. May he keep you from the hands of those that are seeking your heart. May he preserve your life and keep you safe, both now and forevermore. He said. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, same time. If you have not liked, do well to like, share it, so that those that are targeted audience will come and they will listen. We want many people to listen to this and get sense, for you to know those that are speaking for you and those that are speaking for themselves. May God bless you, and subscribe if you have not done so, and click on the notification bell if you have not done so that once we come up live, like we'll be coming tomorrow by 8 o'clock, you will receive the notification. Thank you so much for being there and the wonderful work you're doing. May Elohim reward you handsomely for everything you're doing for the Biafra restoration. He said, see you tomorrow morning. I salute from here. Do have a lovely day if it is your day. Have a sweet night if it is your night. And have a nice evening if it is your evening, because we have different time zones. So thank you so much, Biafrans, and even some enemies that come here to know what we have to say. Thank you for coming also. So God bless you, because without the enemy, maybe what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did, he wouldn't have done it. We would have relaxed in Nigeria, and one day the enemy will overwhelm us. But today we are doing what we are doing today because the enemy showed up, and we'll start fighting to make sure that whatever the reason the enemy showed up will not happen in our lives. It will not be our portion. That is why Mazi Simon is fighting, and that's why we're fighting. So don't pray that all your enemies dies, but let God prepare a table before you in the presence of those enemies, just like he's preparing a table in the presence of our Prime Minister before his enemies and before the enemies of Biafra. So thank you so much. I salute you all. Nyamaru Numa. He said, thank you, and see you very soon. God bless you all.